Okay, everyone, welcome to the closing plenary. How was your day today? Did you enjoy the sessions? Okay, wonderful. Well, I'm going to do a couple wrap-up comments. We're waiting on one of our speakers who should be here at any moment, Anthony Cespedes. So, but I want to make sure we stay on time so we can all get out of here. So I want to take a moment to reflect on the amazing discussions and profound insights we've gained. It's been such an honor to share this space with you. I've heard a lot of positive feedbacks about the different sessions and this morning. So thank you all again for being here. The work we do is more important than ever with a substance use and mental health crisis that only continues to grow and impact our families, friends, and neighbors. It is crucial that we continue to support one another and advocate for expanding community access to equitable, affordable mental health services. I encourage you to take back what you learned today to your communities, share knowledge, foster connections, and continue to spread hope. Thank you again for your dedication, your energy, your commitment to making a difference. And thank you to all our speakers, volunteers, participants for making this conference a success. And is Gigi here? Thank you to Gigi De Portolis for helping us organize this conference. So I want to make sure you mark your calendars and save the date for our 2025 conference. We just booked the date. It's October 28th of next year, right here, same place, same location, same time. October 28th. Please be sure to fill out the QR code on the screen. Your opinion matters to us and will help us plan next year's conference. So we really want to hear from you, how you like the sessions, what you'd like to see next year. And we'd love to see you all for May Mental Health Awareness Month on May 10th for the NAMI Walk's annual Walk and Mental Health Fest. So please sign up as well for that on May 10th. If we can put that on the screen, there's a QR code, sign up your teams. We want to make it the biggest and best walk, right, Gigi? Yes. This year, this next year. It's at the beautiful LA State Historic Park again, and it's our fundraising event, our signature largest fundraising event that helps us keep our chapters running, keeps all our programs at no cost, and it's just a great fun day. And then also, please remember to get out and vote. We are supporting Measure A. It's on the ballot for LA County. So if you want more information on that, we'll be happy to share that. And with that, I am going to introduce from Supervisor Hilda Solis's office, Anthony Cespedes, who provides counsel regarding health policy for the supervisor, overseeing matters related to public health, mental health, health services, aging, disabilities, and environmental justice. He has authored and ensured the passage of legislative motions on critical health issues to support the county's most vulnerable residents, including the creation of a program providing gender-affirming health services and culturally appropriate mental health. Cespedes has also integrated funding opportunities to support capital projects, including the creation of a restorative care village, establishing a comprehensive continuum of care to address physical and behavioral as well as substance use. So the Supervisor Solis couldn't be with us here today, but we welcome Anthony.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I don't know where that bio came from. That made me seem way more impressive than anything I've actually accomplished. Oh, well, of course, if it's my LinkedIn, I gotta sell myself a little bit there. I really want to emphasize the things that Trouty listed are things the supervisors accomplished that I have the privilege of helping her out with. I want to draw that very, very real distinction. Otherwise, I don't know, maybe Trouty can be my hype person going forward. That felt really good. But yeah, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anthony Cespedes. I serve as policy advisor actually now for Supervisor Hilda Solis. So transitioned to a new role in the office. I am actually joined by my colleague Jasmine over there, who has taken over the health deputy portfolio. So welcome Jasmine. She's doing mental health, public health, health services, while I get thrown into all these other different issue areas, including legislation, children's issues, and environmental justice, and a couple other issues. As Trouty said, the supervisor was really looking forward to being here today, but unfortunately, there's some national obligations, as you might imagine, given what time of year it is, that pulled her away at the last moment. But on behalf of the supervisor, definitely want to thank NAMI of Greater Los Angeles County for organizing this important event. And I will also plug the NAMI Walks event at this point. I have had the pleasure of also giving the opening remarks for NAMI GLAC's walk for the last 3 years, and it's a fun event every year. So definitely going to plug that for them too. But on behalf of the supervisor, I know NAMI has played a pivotal role nationwide, statewide, locally, in informing the best mental health practices. And the supervisor has been really proud to partner with them in effectively implementing major reforms to the behavioral health system. And on behalf of the supervisor, I want to thank everyone for taking part in this conference today. I know it's a long day, Friday afternoon. We've got the Dodgers playing tonight. The Lakers are playing tonight. The traffic is already built up out there for around the Dodgers. Oh, sorry. My bad. But I can't stress enough how important the conversations you all had today are, and how much the supervisor personally values your time and contribution to these critical issues. And I know she looks forward to touching base with everyone from NAMI to learn about the feedback provided today to help inform the county's path going forward. Because as we're all too aware, addressing mental health challenges is critical to addressing all the crises facing the county today. This, of course, includes the need for more mental health services, but also our substance use crisis and our homelessness crisis. For the long time, the supervisor has led on and adopted the Care First strategy that has defined the county's response. Central to that, of course, is ensuring mental health programming comes before any sort of punitive measures. This is evident in the county's investment in alternative crisis response teams, field teams, and of course, the supervisor's efforts surrounding Men's Central Jail. You know, over 5 years ago, the Board of Supervisors was in the process of spending over $1 billion to replace the jail. But the supervisor realized at the time that the county couldn't continue with the status quo of just jailing our way out of all the crises. So she said then, no more jails, and we need to focus on building out our continuum of care and settings that give vulnerable residents a real opportunity to heal. That's why she's worked so hard to create a restorative care village, or an RCV, on the LA General Medical Center campus. This RCV is going to have a comprehensive continuum of care to address physical, mental, and substance use needs. Construction is currently underway on beds and services across multiple levels of care, from crisis to acute to subacute levels and beyond. And already 2 key phases are in operation at the RCV. There's a recuperative care center, which has 96 beds operated by JWCH for patients with chronic health needs that no longer need emergency care, but are too ill to recover at home, or sadly too often we see on the streets. So they get to stay there for longer periods of time, get connected to wraparound services, and hopefully housing and employment opportunities. There's also 64 beds of crisis residential treatment program on the campus to address acute mental health needs on the campus. And we already know firsthand these programs are making a huge impact on the lives of those most in need. But she knows this isn't enough, which is where the next 2 phases are coming in. And I'm glad that we're already getting NAMI's input on what this might look like. And that includes a mental health urgent care center to provide 24-hour stabilization for people in crisis, as well as a residential withdrawal management facility to support individuals suffering from SUD. And lastly, it's going to have a psychiatric subacute facility, 96 beds of subacute care, which is the beds that the county most needs. And the supervisor wants to make sure that the county is doing its part in building those beds on our assets, our land, to make sure we're doing our part to address the crisis. And ultimately, the goal of this village is to create this continuum of care, an alternative to incarceration, and hopefully an alternative to homelessness, because everyone she knows in the community deserves access to mental health care and treatment. So on behalf of the supervisor, I just wanted to again thank NAMI and everyone for the incredible work they're doing in the county, for all the partnership here at the state, and really all of you for taking the time out of your busy days to be part of this event. And finally, on behalf of the supervisor, if I could get Trouty back up here, I'd like to present this scroll.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Anthony. Appreciate it.